John kicked the bucket last Tuesday. 2 readings. 1. John's foot struck a metal pail. 2. John died. And there is no combinatorial way to get from the meaning of kick and bucket to the meaning died. The whole is not the sum of the parts. That's an idiom, and everyone you know is a landmine for compositional semantics. Video 9 of Lecture 7. Multi-word expressions, idioms, phrasal verbs, compound nouns, collocations. Sag and colleagues in 2002 called them a pain in the neck for NLP, which is itself a multi-word expression. Today we walk why they break composition-based semantics and what NLP systems actually do about them. In Video 8, we tracked pronouns across sentences. Neural choref. Winograd cracked. Great. But even a perfect core-afferent system can't help if the sentence contains an idiom the system tries to interpret literally. John gave up is not John surrendered a physical object called up. It's one meaning unit that happens to be spelled with 2 words. Today's puzzle. Compositional semantics. Frege in 1892, all of formal semantics after him, says the meaning of a sentence is a function of the meaning of its parts and how they're combined. Idioms show that principle isn't always true, which means every semantic parser has to notice when the current phrase is an MWE and switch to a different mode. Today's 3 beats. First, the taxonomy. Idioms, compounds, phrasal verbs, collocations, 4 categories, 4 different problems. Second, why they defeat composition, the linguistic and computational answer. Third, how modern NLP handles them, and why transformers half solve this too, but only half. Beat 1. The MWE taxonomy. Category 1, idioms, kick the bucket, spill the beans, bite the dust, fully non-compositional. The meaning has nothing to do with the parts. Category 2, compounds, ice cream, blackboard, traffic light. The meaning is roughly related to the parts, but you can't derive it purely from them. Ice cream is a specific frozen dessert, not any cream that is ice. Category 3, phrasal verbs. Give up, break down, look after, a verb plus a particle. English has thousands. The meaning of the verb plus particle is often unpredictable from either piece. Look after means care for. Look up means either raise your eyes or search for or improve, depending on context, and they can be split. Look the word up, which is why word-level tokenizers get them wrong. Category 4, collocations. Word pairs that just go together. Strong coffee, never powerful coffee. Heavy rain, never strong rain. Fast food, never quick food. Each one is a lexical preference the language has locked in. Learners of English hit these constantly, and NLP models trained on English text absorb them implicitly. But when generating translation, they can miss them. Beat 2. Why MWEs break composition. Take a semantic parser that computes sentence meaning by combining the meanings of the parts. Give it John kicked the bucket. The parser dutifully computes John, a person, kicked, a foot striking action, the bucket, a specific pail, composes them. Result, John struck a specific pail with his foot. Completely wrong. There is no compositional path toe-eyed. The response, treat MWEs as lexical units. Add kick the bucket to your lexicon as a single verb meaning die. Now composition works. But there are hundreds of thousands of MWEs in English, and more get coined every year. Ghosted, doom scrolling, cancelled. The lexicon is a moving target, which is why SAG 2002 called MWEs a pain in the neck. Beat 3. How modern NLP actually handles them. 2 approaches. First, MWE identification as a tagging task. Tag every token with a label saying part of MWEX, position and thrars. PARSEME Shared Task 2017 formalized this. Second, implicit handling by transformers. BERT and successors during pre-training see kick the bucket in enough context to learn its idiomatic meaning is separate from the literal one. But detection is spotty. Where do transformers fail on MWEs? Translation is the worst case. English kick the bucket, if the translation model tries literal, comes out as donner un coup de pied au seau in French, meaningless. The French idiom for died is casser sa pipe, break his pipe. A model needs to know the whole English idiom and the whole French idiom and map between them. State-of-the-art translation models get this right maybe 70% of the time. Sentiment analysis fails on MWEs too. Kill it can mean do it fantastically well or literally kill it. Model has to know which. Bomb can be a verb meaning fail spectacularly, or a verb meaning attack with a bomb. A naive sentiment model gets these upside down. This is a common source of headline sentiment errors, where stock kills it is scored as negative because kill has negative valence. Practical picks. If you're building an NLP pipeline, use Spacey's built-in noun compound and phrase matcher. If you're translating, modern LLMs handle common idioms but test yours explicitly. If you're doing sentiment, augment your training data with idiomatic examples. If you're teaching linguistics, MWEs are the strongest counter-argument to strict compositionality. 3 takeaways before the quiz. 1. 4 categories of MWE idioms: fully non-compositional, compounds, semi-compositional, phrasal verbs, verb plus particle, collocations, lexical preferences. 2. MWEs. Break compositional semantics. Sag et al. 2002 called them a pain in the neck. Fix. Store idioms as whole lexical units. But the lexicon keeps growing. 3. Modern transformers handle common MWEs implicitly through pre-training but fail on translation and sentiment. Explicit MWE tagging, PARSEME 2017, is still an active research area. Quiz 1. Why is kick the bucket a problem for compositional semantics? A. It contains too many function words. B. The meaning die cannot be derived from combining the meanings of kick, the, and bucket. The whole is not a function of the parts. C. It has too many syllables. Or D. It's not English. B. This is the definition of an idiom. Frege's principle of compositionality says sentence meaning is a function of part meanings. Idioms are stored whole. There's no compositional path from kick plus the plus bucket to die. Quiz 2. Which is a collocation rather than an idiom? A kick the bucket. B. Strong coffee. A lexical preference where strong is chosen over powerful with no idiomatic meaning shift. C. Spill the beans. Or D. Bite the dust. B. Strong coffee is compositional. It really is coffee. And it really is strong, but lexically constrained. English never says powerful coffee. The other 3 options are idioms, non-compositional whole meanings. Quiz 3. Why do machine translation models struggle with idioms like kick the bucket? A. They only translate one word at a time. B. The English idiom means die, but has no literal French equivalent. The French idiom is casser sa pipe, break his pipe. You have to know both and map between them. C. French doesn't have idioms. Or D. Buckets don't exist in French. B. MT is the worst case for MWEs, because idioms don't align across languages. English says kick the bucket, French says break his pipe. Both mean die. State-of-the-art MT gets these right maybe 70% of the time. Back to the puzzle. MWEs are compositional semantics' Achilles heel. Store them whole and composition works again, until the next idiom gets coined. Lecture 7 has walked the classical NLP pipeline end to end, plus the 2 hardest edge cases. Next video, the L7 recap, and a teaser for L8, where we leave sentence-level analysis behind and start on document-level tasks. Next time, Lecture 7 recap. Tokenize, POS, parse, NER, WSD, SRL, COREF, MWEs, all 9 stations in one video. Plus, what's coming in Lecture 8, where we leave the sentence behind and start on document-level tasks. Summarization, speech, translation. Hit subscribe.